What's going on, guys? FaZe Censor here, and today I want to talk about my motivation and what drives me to do what I want to do. And as you can see in the title, I don't know what I'm going to title this yet. It's either going to be the reason for my motivation or what drives me, what motivates me, something along those lines. We're going to have to think about it a little bit, but I just got back from the gym. I hit shoulders. I did like an hour of cardio, and as I was doing my cardio for about 45 minutes in, I was listening to some music and I was just thinking about things. And usually when I run and I'm doing something for a long period of time, like for example running, when you're just sitting there nonstop on a treadmill or an elliptical, and you're just moving in the same spot nonstop, and you're listening to music, you start to just think about other things. Your mind wanders off into other places, and it gave me an idea for this video. And I wanted to talk to you guys about my motivations and what drives me, and a little bit of my background too, because I feel I feel a lot of the people that I'm associated with, a lot of the pro players, a lot of the fans, a lot of the people that I talk to day in and day out, live differently. Everyone's different. No one's the same person. Everyone has their own things that ticks them, things that drives them, things that they enjoy, things they don't enjoy. And I feel like I'm a little bit different than everyone else. And I don't mean that in a cocky way. I don't mean that in a way to sound like an arrogant prick. I don't mean that in any way, shape, or form like that at all. I mean it as in, I just feel like I always drive that extra step. I always try to go that extra mile in everything that I do, and it really does stem back to, I was thinking really long and hard about this, and it stems back until when I was a kid. Whenever I wanted something, whenever there was something I really liked, whether it was like being, for example, the best player in my pickup basketball team, if I wanted that, then that's all I would zone into. I wouldn't care about anything else. I wouldn't care about my friends, my grades, my family, whatever it was. Like everything else just got cut out of my life, and I was just zoned in on that task at hand. And that's really the way I live my life. That's with everything that I do. For example, the gym. Whenever I get to the gym, I just zone out, and that's the only task that I want. If I see something that I like a lot, I really want it, and I want it bad, and I'll do everything in my power to get it. No matter what it takes, I'll do it. And that's basically the way I live my life, and that's like the belief behind my life. But I think there's a few things that changed in my life, and there's a few things that went differently that would make me think this way. And to give you guys an explanation, my grandma and my grandpa both died of cancer back to forth. So my grandpa died of lung cancer, my grandma died of pancreas cancer, and then my mom was basically all alone because she got divorced. She has a new husband, she's remarried, and all our other family lives in Europe. So she has no family here besides for me and my sister. And I saw my mom struggle a lot. My stepdad wasn't always there, so my mom kind of had to like support me and my sister by herself. So she would have to work a job as a bartender, she'd have to work another job, she had to do this. And this is when I was a little kid growing up, keep in mind, guys. So she did a lot, she struggled a lot, and she went through a lot just to support my sister and I growing up. And I didn't really appreciate it. I didn't really understand it. I didn't really know anything about it. I remember just growing up, I always wanted to get candy from like the grocery store if we go to a 7-Eleven. And I was like, Mommy, I want some Starburst. Mom, I want this. I want some Kit Kats. I want that. And she was like, no, honey, we can't afford it. It's only, it's $1, but I can't afford it. I was like, Mom, but I really want it. And then she would usually get it for me. And looking back now, I kind of feel like a prick. I feel kind of bad, but, it was like those things. And then my stepdad came into the picture, and then, he had a good job, and he supported my family, and then things changed. I don't really want to get too into detail about that. That's a different story, and it's a little bit personal, but I realized that my mom slaved. Like, she did everything in her power for us, and now, I feel like she's in a place where, she's doing everything she can to support herself, support the family, but now I feel like I want to do something about it. I want to be able to support my mom. I want to kind of do what Rain did, where he retired his mom and he gives her like $5,000 a month. I want to be able to do that for my mom too. I want to be able to support the people that helped me, and especially her, because she was always there for me. And that's one of the things that really drives me whenever I lose motivation, because I'm not a perfect human being. I wake up sometimes and I'm lazy and I don't want to do anything, but there's always like little things that would trick in my head. I would always like find something to click to, whether it's that, whether it's, people from high school that I remember that used to talk down on me, or something, whatever it is. If it's for you guys, you got to find something that just like makes you tick, something that just infuriates you, something that you cannot stand. I know Formal just won an event, and he hated when people said he sucked and he couldn't win an event. I'm sure if you ask him, that's something that drove him to be the player he is right now, and that drove him to be the MVP of Gfinity. So I think anything you want in life is worth having if you really want it, and I think if you really try for it, you can get it, no matter what it is. If you really want it, you got to ask yourself deep down, is this something I want to invest my time into? Is this something that I could see myself doing in the next foreseeable future. You got to think long term too. I feel like a lot of people don't do that. I think a lot of people just get caught up in the moment and just kind of like go along with the day, and they don't really have a plan. They don't have a goal. And for me, I set out goals. I set out things that I want, and I wanna be able to, not only entertain you guys, not only, give you guys, my words of wisdom, not only inspire people, but I also want to be famous. I want to be somebody who's known worldwide. And I know that sounds a little bit cheesy. I know that sounds kind of lame. And I know some people are going to say, if you want to be famous, then, why are you always talking about it? Why are you always saying this and that? You got to be about it. Don't do it. But I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to be somebody who's well known in the world ever since I was a kid. I always wanted to be like a professional football player growing up. And it's not going to happen now because I'm always playing video games and I'm 20 years old. And this is what I do now for my job, for my career, for everything that I work for is gaming and streaming and YouTube and making fitness videos and everything in that nature. That's what I do now. So I realized that, I got a couple of years in me. I want to be able to do fitness. I want to be able to do gaming. I want to be the best player. I want to win multiple championships. I want to make a lot of money. I want to inspire people. I want to steer people that love what I do in the right direction. I want people to, if they look up to me because they want to be a pro player, they want to be a video game player, I want to set a standard for them. I want to show all these people that are up and coming, because every year Advanced Warfare is coming out, and this is going to be the next Treyarch game. There's always new players that come into the scene. There's always new talent that comes up every single year. And I feel like there's a big misconception that everyone in the community is just a bunch of, dirtbags. They get up late, they talk crap to each other, they're immature. I don't want people to think of us like that. I want people to respect us, and I want everyone to respect each other, and it's impossible to do. And I know a lot of people are going to watch this video and they're going to think I'm cheesy or corny or whatever, but I don't care. This is just the way I am. This is just how I feel, and I want people to... if anyone agrees with me, I want them to say it in the comment section below, because I just want to be respected. And I look at Derek Jeter a lot. He just had his final home game at Yankee Stadium, and I think what he's doing with baseball is exactly what I want to do with Call of Duty. And I want to be able to take that and take anyone who's out of shape, to take anyone who's too skinny, to take anyone who's too overweight, and get them in the gym or get them to start bettering themselves and feeling better about themselves, because it's true that working out or just having some physical activity makes you feel better. It brings you out to be a better person. If you watch Nate Shot's videos or Scump's videos, they're talking about how they're just at the Red Bull esports studio and they're doing all these team bonding activities, and they feel good because they're always working out, they're eating healthy, they're training every day, and they feel better, and it's showing in their gameplay. They're like 11-1 in their last 12 league matches, so it shows. Like, there's a correlation. It's scientifically proven, and I want to be able to, take that and apply it to everyone who watches, what I do and supports what I do, and I want to be famous doing it too. I want to turn into somebody that's looked at worldwide, not just in North America, not just in United Kingdom, but everywhere. That's my main goal. Like, that's the biggest thing that I want to do in 10 years from now, in 15 years from now, in 5 years, 2 years. I don't know how long it'll take, but I won't stop until I get there. And that's how I want everyone else to think. It's not possible, but I just want anyone who has a goal, anyone who really wants something. It could be anything. If you want to be anyone and anything, I just want them to just work for it, and I want them to strive for it. And I want them to know that you can't give up. You just got to keep going no matter what anyone says. And even if you doubt yourself, you just got to keep on going. So I don't really know what else I want to talk about, but it was just a thought that went in my head as I was working out. I just feel like a lot of people get too lazy and they get too complacent and they just don't care about what they want anymore, and they kind of just lose track of themselves. But that's just something that's been on my mind. It's been bugging me. So I felt like I would talk about it, make a vlog about it. So if you guys enjoyed this vlog, if you want me to talk more about topics like this, because I have things in this, like these are the thoughts that run through my head all day, 24/7. So if you guys have any suggestions, or if you like this type of a video, just let me know, and I'll do more of these in the foreseeable future. I got a lot of things I'm working on with Gamma Labs. I'm really excited to show you guys that. I'm also going to be doing a new thing with Foreplay. He's the person who got me into working out to the gym. We're going to do a thing called Fitness Fridays on every Friday. So a lot of you guys have been asking me about meal preps and macros and micros and carbs and diets and splits and workout regimens. We're all going to be doing that in Fitness Fridays. It's going to be every single Friday on my channel, starting either next Friday or the Friday after that. I'll let you guys know on Twitter. Also, thank you guys for 100,000 followers. I really appreciate it, and hopefully in a year from now we can hit 1 million. And I just want to keep on going because I love this. It's my passion. It's a lot of fun. And, there's nothing else I'd want to do with my life right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up. If you guys did enjoy this, I'll do more of these videos. And, yeah. So, thanks for watching, guys. This has been your boy, FaZe Censor. And I'm out. Peace.